What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that notification bell. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, if you like the music that you hear, the link is in the description. Alright, support your boy, support the music. Alright, so we got another one from Your Black Friend. And man, I gotta say, man, this young man, he knows his ish, bro. Cause I'm like, dude, as soon as like I started watching like the first, I want to say 10-30 seconds of this, I was like, ooh, man, I'm just happy to see that the younger guys are waking up. And that there are younger guys that understand female nature. Man, I'm like, wait till y'all hear this, man. I'm like, dude, if I had this info 10-15 years ago, man, all right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Do not love men the same way that men love women. Women only tolerate men. Women love men based on the condition that they provide for them financially and emotionally. Love isn't real. Love is a feeling. And feelings change on a day-to-day basis. Love is a fleeting emotion. It can come and go as it pleases. Be very aware of this. Women love men for how they provide for them and how they make them feel. If you lose your job, your status, and your swag, she's out the door. Because now she's not feeling you the same anymore. She probably told you that she would be with you for the rest of her life, and she vowed to never cheat on you no matter what. Do you really think that's going to happen? Do you really think she's going to keep her word? Let me ask you a question. How many of your friends' mothers are divorced? How many of your co-workers' mothers are divorced? You see, if women were really staying with men nowadays, the divorce rate wouldn't be so high. And we all know that women initiate divorce on a very higher scale than men. People need to get over the fact that love is conditional. It always has been. Hollywood gives you this romanticized imagery of what love is. What Hollywood tells you love is not what love truly is. Love is a commitment. Love is a contract. It's just like when you're getting a job.
Alright, before you go into that, man, I gotta stop it right here. Because Jesus Christ, man, he just made a whole bunch of valid points that I want to go over, man. I mean, I'm like, we'll start where he just ended to try to work our way back. Kind of like when I did the whole Disney reaction. And you know how you see how he just mentioned Hollywood. You cannot tell me the world of entertainment does not have an effect on how women move in the dating market. Whether it's music or movies. I'm telling you, that has an influence. That's why these women go crazy over Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. The new flavor of the month is Ice Spice just because she turned down Drake.
Bruh. We do not care.
You know what I mean? Which is something I was mentioning about, you know, this power struggle that we have between genders. She's literally getting put on a pedestal just because she turned down Drake. I'm like, so what? It's another 1,000 chicks waiting in line for their chance to smash Drake. Like, who cares? Like, Ice Spice is one female. She ain't nobody special. But this is what I mean. And then, this is one of the things that I had to learn the hard way about love being conditional and unconditional. I've said this on my channel a few times. You're only going to be loved unconditionally by your parents and your kids, if you got kids. You know what I mean? But outside of that, man, I'm like, dude, ain't no woman gonna love you unconditionally, man. That's just the way it is. I'm like, what do I say on my channel all the time, fellas? The burden of performance will always be on man. It's always gonna be on us because we don't look for women to provide for us. We don't look for that. We look for them to support us and other obvious needs. Now let's keep it moving. I don't want to talk too much.
When you go to that job interview, what does the guy across the table ask you? He tells you, okay, if you do X, Y, Z, we'll pay you this amount of money. We'll pay you X amount of dollars every week or every 2 weeks. But there are a list of requirements that you are required to do to receive that money. You do what you're obligated to do, then you receive the money. If you don't receive a penny. You have a duty to complete, your employer has a duty to complete. It's the same thing in a relationship. If she does what she's supposed to do, she gets what she's supposed to get. When you do what you're supposed to do, you get what you're supposed to get. You don't get love just because you're a good man, just because you have morals and upright character and honor and dignity and integrity and values. Women don't care about that. Women don't care about men having values. They don't care about you respecting yourself as a man. No. They care about the finances and provisioning.
Now I will give him a little pushback on that. I won't say that they don't care. What I will say is that it's not at the top of the priority list. That's what I will say. The provisioning and providing, I'm like, that's always gonna trump, the morals. And yeah, because at the end of the day, you can have all the morals in the world, but I'm like, but a woman ain't gonna deal with you if you ain't got no money, if you ain't getting to that bag. So, once again, very valid point. Let's keep it moving.
The only people that will ever love you unconditionally is your mom and your dad, if you have those still around.
Did I not just say that? Bro, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Let's keep it moving.
And maybe your child, but that's about it. No other human being that is a stranger that you meet out in this world, in this wicked world, is going to love you unconditionally just because. It doesn't work like that. You have to be bringing something worth value to the relationship in order to receive the love that you want from your partner. Unfortunately today, most women look at the wealth and status of a man on which they base their decision making or picking a potential mate. The way that women love is consistent with the way that they were raised and also their earlier relationships and also the circumstances that they are currently living in right now. But I will tell you this, looking for good women in 2021, 2022 is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yep.
It's almost impossible to find the one that you really truly want. You're not going to find the best girls until you become a high value man. Right now you're going to be picking from the bottom of the barrel. And you're not going to like it at all. I can guarantee you that. A man can love a woman just because she's nice and she's good looking. Do you really think a woman's going to love a man just because he's nice to her? And that's all? She has men being nice to her all day long, all week long, every single day of the month. That's nothing special to be nice to a woman. Being nice is too close to simping anyway. Women love men for a variety number of reasons. Some of those reasons are shallow and some of those reasons are deep. But just remember, women and children will always be loved unconditionally, but a man will never be loved unconditionally.
And he is right. Fellas, for the guys that don't understand or maybe just started watching my channel, Gen Z guys, really any guys in their 20s. I mean, Gen Z is 25 and under, but man, y'all gotta understand, guys, I'm 37, man. Y'all don't know what I would give if I had this information when I was like 21, 22, 25, 27. I was blue pill as French toast. Naive. That's why I wish y'all could have heard my conversation that I had with Miss Darlene in that interview. Because I told her a lot, you know what I mean? Probably a few things that I haven't said on this channel yet about myself and my journey learning and understanding women. Fellas, like I said, burden of performance is always on us. Ain't no way around it. We're never, ever gonna be loved unconditionally. Now, are there some anomalies out there? Sure. But at the end of the day, everybody has a breaking point, regardless of gender. You know what I mean? It's just that when it comes to men, we have a far much shorter rope than women. But yo, shout out to Your Black Friend. I know y'all was trying to give him a hard time of why he wears the mask. He actually wears the mask as a way to hide his identity, which, come to think of it, man, I'm like, dude, the way people getting canceled on YouTube. It's actually a pretty smart idea, man, by him, man. So shout out to Your Black Friend. Please support his channel. Go sub, like, share, all that, man. Young guys need to hear this. Know what I mean? I know we got younger guys like Steph is Cold, MJ Get Right, Fit, Fearless, X, but for me personally, this guy seems to be a lot more relatable. So please support your boy, alright? Alright. Like to know what y'all thought in the comments about this, man. I thought this was hella dope. Man, I wish I knew this when I was younger. Y'all have no idea, man. Alright, if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading, and hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, if you want access to the music, the link is in the description. DistroKid. Alright? Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.